Hello, all gorgeous children of Jesus. How are you doing tonight? And for tonight's bedtime story, I'm going to read you The Mirror's Spirit. The school bell rang. It was start to the summer holidays, and everyone ran out the school really happy. Teresa ran out the school and down to the beach very fast, while Naomi and Melissa chased after her. They caught her up on the beach and started to tease her. Melissa said, "Look at her dorky hairstyle." Naomi replied, "Yes, and her dorky brace, goofy teeth, and square clothes." They laughed and teased her, and then grabbed her and threw her into the sea with all her clothes on and her schoolwork, which got really damp, and the girls ran off laughing and mocking. Teresa shouted out, "Please help me, I can't swim." But no one could hear her screaming until suddenly a mermaid rescued her and brought her back to the shore and disappeared again. Teresa looked around confused as to how she managed to get back safely. She was dripping wet and cold and picked up her school stuff. Suddenly she saw a glowing within the caves that she thought was fire, so she went in to investigate. She thought, "I wonder what this strange but welcoming glow is." As she got within the caves, she heard a voice. "Who are you, and what are you doing?" Teresa replied, "My name is Teresa, and I have come in here to dry up and get warm." Suddenly a mirror appeared before her eyes, and a spirit walked out of the mirror. The spirit asked, "I am the mirror's soul, and I command you to look in the mirror." Teresa looked into the mirror, and to her shock she was beautiful. Teresa stated, "Oh my goodness, I am beautiful." Spirit replied, "Yes, you are, but not beautiful enough to be able to unlock the treasure yet." Teresa replied, "Stop teasing me. There's no treasure, and I'm not beautiful." She runs out all confused. A week later, a new girl called Janice had moved into the street. Her appearance was appalling to the eye. She had a big birthday feather growing on her cheek, but she had the most beautiful heart. That day, Teresa went down to the beach and saw Melissa and Naomi picking on Janice. Teresa asked, "What are you doing?" Naomi said, "We are picking on this ugly-looking girl." Melissa replied, "And if you join in, we will leave you alone." So Teresa joined in the fun, trying to be big. They grabbed hold of poor Janice, pulled her hair, scratched her eyes, kicked her, then threw her in the sea. The three girls were about to run away, but a white wizard of wind created a sea swirl around them so they could not escape. The same mermaid that rescued Teresa also rescued Janice, and the sea creature and dolphins within the sea swirl pushed the three girls within the cave. Janice was so intrigued by the light, and she also ran towards the cave, leaving the four girls resting within it. They turn and see the mirror. The spirit of the mirror walks out, and the girls look on terrified. Spirit of the mirror asked, "So who out of you girls think you're beautiful?" Melissa replied, Well, I definitely am, Naomi said. Yes, we are. We was voted the two most beautiful looking girls in the school. Spirit replied, You say you're beautiful, but look into my body and see if you truly are. So they both looked in and were horrified to see that they both looked like ugly witches within the mirror. The mirror spirit pulled them into a terrifying world of witches and monsters and pulled them out again. They ran off in unbelief, terrified. Spirit replied, Janice, it's your turn to look into my body now, my dear. Janice cried, saying, But no, I can't, I'm so ugly. Spirit replied, Child, please take a look, sweetheart. So she looked into the mirror and walked inside the mirror into this beautiful magical world of fairies and princesses and friendly rabbits and pink clouds, unicorns and rainbows. She then walked out of this world back through the mirror and looked into the mirror, and she was so shocked to see the most beautiful looking princess looking back at her. Janice sighed, in shock, but then all of a sudden there was a warm red glow coming from behind, and many, many red lights in the shapes of hearts poured out. Spirit replied, You have opened up the true treasure. You have opened the treasure chest to love. You see, true beauty comes from within inside. And only pure hearts have the ability to open the treasures of love. Teresa cried and was moved by the warm red light. She apologized to Janice for bullying her, and Janice, being the kind-hearted girl, she forgave her. Also, the mirror's magic, Janice had become the most beautiful looking girl on the outside as well as on the inside. Later, they became very best friends, and after the story was told, most people came to realize that we need to accept people for the treasure they are on the inside. As really to me that is self-explanatory. It's more important to love somebody for who they are on the inside. We shouldn't judge people from what's on the outside. And things are never quite what they seem on the outside. But if you can look into a heart of the person and feel their heart and know that they've got a good heart, that's when you can really fall in love with someone, and you can love someone for who they are. And God, He loves a person for who they are on the inside. It's as explained in this Bible verse here, 1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said to Samuel, Do not look on his appearance or on the height of his stature, because I have rejected him. For the Lord sees not as a man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. So, boys and girls, next time you're at school, don't always necessarily go for the person that's the most popular and good looking to be your friend, but go for somebody that's beautiful and got a true heart on the inside, and then I believe that the Lord can bless you in a relationship with them, and you will probably have the best friend that you'll ever find in your entire life. God bless you, and I hope you find that special person and make them your friend. God bless you, and good night, everyone.